Hello everybody, welcome back to some Vampyr. Picking up where we left off, we are in Whitechapel talking to some people. Because I think that we finished exploring everything that we could, if I'm not mistaken. We got the hideout over here, we got... Chemist. Maybe not actually. No, actually, we may need to go back that direction at some point through the cemetery, maybe. But I think that I left there just because I was tired of fighting all the guys. So we're just gonna stay in Whitechapel for, well, probably this part. We've already got all of the hints for two people, I think, the hooker and the reporter. We can't go into the church. We see some people back there, but we can't get there. But we did see a priest over here up on the front of the church steps. So let's go speak to him.
The walls of your home will not protect you, for there is no...
Forgive my interruption.
Do not apologize, my son. Father Tobias Whitaker is always happy to teach mortals about the incoming Armageddon.
I am Dr. Jonathan Reed, and I just have a few questions.
A scientist? You are much more lost than I thought, my son.
What do you mean when you say that I am more lost than you thought?
All scientists are entangled in a world of causes and consequences, and most of them can't see the plain truth.
Quite a judgmental opinion, if you ask me. But what do I know? Blinded by science as I am.
But you are seeking answers, aren't you? Answers about the Armageddon about to strike the city. Answers about the hidden truth.
I am. But the answers I seek are based on facts, not superstition.
Okay.
What do you mean when you say
All science?
quite a
But you...
Well, I suppose I can spare a few minutes listening to your so-called truth.
As a doctor, you must be aware of the decimating epidemic. But let me tell you that this so-called Spanish flu is just the beginning of the end.
What do you mean?
The beast is finally revealing itself, corrupting the flesh and the heart of men. With my own eyes I have seen them, those minions from the abyss.
Really? And what would be your answer to this biblical threat?
We must fight the disease before this legion outnumbers us. But not with scalpels and microscopes. No.
What is left then?
Cleansing fire.
Tell me, Tobias, what exactly is your plan concerning the cleansing of this city?
God will recognize his own. More than once this city has risen from the ashes, hardened and purified by the flames.
Purification by fire has proved useful, but where do you stop? Burn the clothes? The buildings? The corpses? Worse?
Your lack of faith is predictable. But my task is to convince rational minds like yours to see the light. This is God's will.
You're mad and dangerous. You're nothing but a soulless butcher. A small-time Torquemada. The Savonarola of Whitechapel.
My son, if you think salvation is a free gift, go listen to the lies of that pompous fool, Joseph.
Joseph, a fool?
Vicar Larrabee of St. Mary's Church. While he continues preaching his fraudulent redemption, more and more people die in the streets.
Okay.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like the liberal ideas of nurses, but I especially abhor that Nurse Crane you mentioned.
So you're not exactly a fan of Florence Nightingale's work. But nurses are essential for modern healthcare.
Nuns should be the only women allowed to take care of male patients. It's obvious only they have the necessary moral fiber.
Why would... So, are nuns not supposed to take care of the female patients then? I don't... Like, I somewhat understand that he's a very much, like, a way too religious person, you know? So, you know, nuns should be nurses and not, like, you know, if they're not part of the faith, they shouldn't be taking care of the sick. I mean, sure. I at least somewhat understand that, but why specify that nuns should take care of male patients?
Why do you hate Nurse Crane more than other nurses?
Before coming to London, she was a member of the communist resistance in our country. That's what happens when you let a woman get involved in politics.
Oh, look at that. I actually got a hint for Dorothy.
Have you any friends? Any family left in these terrible times?
No. But I have a disciple I see as my son. He is so devoted. I sent him to preach the good word in the heart of this corrupted city.
You sent him on some preaching crusade during the epidemic.
As a true believer, Samuel will fear no evil while he walks through the valley of the shadow of death.
Where did you send him?
I sent Samuel to the Stonebridge Cemetery, where the pestilence and evil grows night after night.
Okay, and then I think that's... Yeah, because that just leads us to
I have
that.
had enough for tonight.
Okay, so we got a new investigation. And let's see. Stonebridge Cemetery, I'm assuming is that cemetery that we went through over here. And I guess since we got this... we may as well go and investigate it. And then I can see if we can... and then we can see if I can get around to the other side, near that other hideout. Because apparently there is some stuff over there. Now, I don't remember when we came to Whitechapel, because I know we did, in fact, die at some point. We killed this guy, who I'm assuming won't respawn, but that doesn't mean that the rest of the dickheads around here won't. And I don't remember how many we killed after our last death and before we went into Whitechapel. So I remember coming here because this is where all those enemies were leashed. Because, like I said, I'm assuming that this area here will be a boss fight later. Curious how the bosses work, because like the enemies are supposed to get stronger if you embrace people, which is kind of, in my opinion, kind of counterproductive, because if they're going to get stronger when you do the thing that makes you stronger, then it seems like that kind of removes at least part of the incentive to embrace them. Like, yeah, I get more powers and my fights might be easier, but at the same time the enemies are going to be stronger as well. Okay, so I don't actually know how to get to this other location. I guess I just can't get over there. Like, there's... how do I zoom in? Bumpers. Because, like, there's all of these, like, what looks like buildings or platforms or something over here. And I was hoping that I could get there, but it doesn't look like I can get to that side of the wall. I mean, I have this hideout here, but there's like a one-way door here, so I assume that I would need to come at it from this side. I don't know. Either way, I'm going to assume that Samuel, right, is probably dead or already a vampire. Okay, so the rogue skull and the blinker skull are all still alive here. How do I... Nope. Right. No! Fucking dodge! I hate this fucking graveyard. This fucking graveyard sucks. There are too many things to get caught behind. I am a fucking vampire. I have fucking like super speed teleporting or something. Fucking make it go around the stupid tombstones in that. Like, me as a human. Because that means that the fucking enemies will have respawned and everything. All the fucking hunters and that on the way to Whitechapel. But like, if I'm doing this, like me as a human, I can jump over to... And see, now why did that one break when clearly that's what got me killed in the last part was that tombstone. Because I was clearly caught on it. So how do I get caught on that tombstone but not that one there? Like, why is it that that one just broke? Like, how does that make sense? That fucking nonsense there. Fucking sliding halfway across the fucking universe to hit me is fucking bullshit, man. Let's get some rats here.
I have this thirst for blood.
Go, full health.
This is despicable. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Yeah, got the blinker dickhead in there. I'm assuming that's who's making all that noise. Got 2 rogue skulls there. No, where's my things here? Investigations. Holy Crusade, I want to track. Okay, can I take away that other, I guess you could call it an investigation? Like, can I stop tracking the main quest? Guess not. Alright, so he's just somewhere in the cemetery. But I mean, the only thing I'm getting are skulls. Got another dazzled one. Yeah, alright, I'll fight you next. Come on. Oh, fuck off! Really? An instant? So nice that they can just instantly counter me. Okay, and then over here is where we saved her. Got 2 more skulls up there, 2 over there, 2 down there, like... Like, are one of these skulls the guy we're looking for? Oh, wait, or maybe this is him? Nope, that's bullets. Oh, fuck off! I was in the middle of a fucking swing animation. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Swing that thing fucking faster, you worthless jackass of a fighter. Like, good God. And or just missed completely. Oh, great. Now. Really? I was still fucking invisible. And he's just like, nah, I gotcha. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Fuck off with your fucking jumping nonsense. And your fucking half a health bar fucking hit. Like, fucking die already.
This is despicable.
Yeah, but you know what? You have to do it because you're a little bitch when it comes to fighting. I really don't know where the hell this guy is supposed to be. I mean, all I'm finding is dead hunters, like... But I'm also not getting, like, any fucking location on them. They're fucking dazzled on there. And the fact that you have to double dodge just to get, like, actually away from anyone. Like, ugh. Don't know who built the combat system for this game, but I feel like they should be made play it a lot more.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Another dead hunter, still not the right guy. No! Fuck off with that! fucking hate that bullshit leaping attack. Like, where the fuck is my nonsense fucking half the fucking universe leap attack? You know what, just fucking die. No. That was fucking bullshit. And you know it, game. I don't even know where the fuck I picked these guys up. They were up here, right? Somewhere. There's some more dead bodies, but I don't get any loot from them.
I have this thirst for blood.
I kill the other dude right here, I guess. I mean, that's everywhere in this circle. And I haven't spotted him. Another dead guy there, but at least I've theoretically cleared the graveyard for now.
This is despicable.
Retrieve Samuel the Disciple in the cemetery. Oh, well, I don't know where the hell he is. I mean, I'm assuming that he's dead because obviously there's a lot of vampire skulls around. I mean, this chick survived, but the only reason she's still alive is because I already technically rescued her. Oh.
Is Father Whitaker's disciple among the bodies, I wonder? This man's far too old to be Samuel.
Okay, so we did need to come in here then.
It's locked. No. By the look of his clothes, this man's a docker. Samuel isn't here. I had better follow the blood trail.
Okay, well, I mean, I know that there's a blood smear at the spot with all the rats. And now there are Samuel and a rogue skull. Found him. Fucker almost got me. Alright, Samuel. Let's get some distance. Oh wow, you take very little of that damage, do you? I mean, it's still more damage than my axe does. Guess I may as well use it, but... Wow, he takes a lot of fucking damage. Like, holy shit, his health bar is huge. Like, I think his health bar is bigger than the, And I mean, his fucking damage is definitely more than most. Like, good god. He hit me once, took out almost my entire health bar. And for some reason, it was fucking unhealable damage, or whatever you want to call it. Come on, get the stuff. fuck. There we go. 12th of October. Father Whitaker is so righteous, so full of compassion and love for the suffering ones. His words are all this city needs. Tonight I gave him all I have, my strength, my faith, my wealth, and if it is not enough, I know where to find more. Okay, 17th of October. Father Whitaker and I went to an abandoned house near St. Mary's Church. It was an awful and smelly place. Rats were disputing the rooms to the last remaining residents of the decrepit flats. Most of them are sick. Awful, awful odors. On the last floor, Father Whitaker found an old man lying on a dirty mattress, coughing and spitting blood in a wooden bowl. Father Whitaker knelt before him and prayed a long time. The man seemed to feel better. Then we both helped him find the light. I cried then, and I cry now as I write these lines, for I've never seen a soul so relieved to be finally redeemed. Father Whitaker is a saint. If it's not presumptuous nor sinful expression of pride, I wish I'll be able to save as many souls as he does, for it's a real privilege to witness such miracles. 19th of October. Tonight we both went to the warehouse bordering the canal, maybe. I must admit I was very afraid to cross the path of Jezebels, but the buildings were abandoned for a long time. Hordes and infections go together, explained Father Whitaker, but their customers quickly get scared when there is mention of disease. In the last brothel, we found 2 sick women sleeping together in a sinful attitude under dirty blankets. The odor was awful. Once more, the smell of Satan and the disease, explained Father Whitaker. Before kneeling and praying for these 2 lost souls, the women were so frail and sick they were not able to move when I threw the petrol on the blankets. Their souls are now cleansed and purified. Oh, so they're burning people alive. Isn't that nice? 21st of October. Father Whitaker is a saint. I won't let anyone mock the holy man he is. He shall receive more help and support, but as all the true prophets, he is alone. He needs more from his followers. He needs love and proof of love. Tomorrow I shall go back to the cemetery and unearth more wealth for him. The dead have no need of the terrestrial goods, but we need to eat, Father Whitaker and I. 27th. Tonight, for the first time, it was my turn to lead the round. I chose to return where we went 10 days ago to see if any more souls needed to be freed. Father Whitaker approved my choice, since the good man's work is never finished, and Satan never sleeps. He explained he also said if I keep showing so much zeal, he may soon give me more important missions and tasks. I can't wait. 3 more souls have been cleansed from any corruption. Tonight, if it's not presumptuous nor simple expression of pride, I dare say we are one a path to greatest. That doesn't sound right. Alright, so that's nice. Burning people alive, grave robbing, usual priestly stuff. Why is it still have... Is it because I killed him outside of here?
I feared. Samuel no longer preaches the good word.
And now it's telling me to eliminate him, but I already did. I'm slightly worried.
This is despicable.
Come on.
I have this thirst for blood.
I mean, Samuel's dead, though. Did I at least get the, Where's the dickhead? Yeah, that's the thing. So I guess I'm gonna... Okay, well, it says eliminate what remains of Samuel the Disciple. I'm gonna say that it's done. Obviously... I don't even know who I killed there. Obviously something went wrong with it because I killed him, I guess, before I actually saw him in there. Because it's even still showing me that he's over here. Like, it's showing me 5, 4... Yeah, it's showing me that he should be, like, right here. Which, obviously, he isn't, because he's dead out there, but...
Despicable.
So, yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna go talk to the dude, because clearly I've already accomplished the goal that it's telling me to do. And I'm just hoping that it'll count as done when I go back and talk to him. Unfortunately, that means I am gonna have to go back through... potentially a lot of enemies. Not to mention figure out how the fuck to get out of this graveyard. Since I died in here. I wonder, because with that up. I wonder, like, if I died or something, if it would respawn him, since it's still telling me. I don't know. Like I said, we'll go talk to the dickhead priest. I kind of want to just run past them, but at the same time, I don't know if that would... I mean, I guess they do have... at least somewhat stealthy ways to get around them, right? And I wonder, since I killed the preacher man up here. Yeah, the preacher man's still dead. We got a rookie over there, but that's nothing, and a gunner there.
Best turn around if I were you.
Yeah, don't worry, I'm leaving. Alright. Made it back to Whitechapel, didn't have to fight. Awesome. Come on, please work.
There is no protection against malevolence.
Good evening, Mr. Whitaker.
It's Father Whitaker, my son. So, are you still lost in your rational delusions?
Why did you send Samuel to the cemetery, Tobias? What did you see there?
I sent him on a vision. A dream of a dreadful and laughing queen covered with blood, sleeping with the dead and feeding on the fear of the dying.
A laughing queen dressed in blood. Tell me more.
This epidemic is her feast, the announcement of her return. Against her, science is no more than a child's toy.
But who is she?
She is the mother of harlots and abomination of the earth. She is Babylon, drunk on the blood of the saints.
Okay.
Tobias Whitaker, confess why you burnt those people alive.
I have done what no one was ready to do. I will smite the flesh of the unclean to protect the righteous.
You are just another heartless murderer, exploiting the epidemic to kill with impunity.
No! No. The only way to contain the spread is to strike at the source itself. The proliferating sick.
You're not the savior of London. You're just a glorified sadist.
I take no pleasure in this awful cleansing, Dr. Reed. I am only driven by the thousands of innocents I save each night.
There's my details there. I still haven't got this hint. Okay, well,
Why?
let's see.
You sent...
Okay.
Good evening.
It's fun.
What?
All's
Quite a...
for you.
What do you mean?
The beast.
Okay, so that should be all of them, but I don't... Hang on, let me check.
Pay me a glass of Alvin Jet. Pay me a bottle and Alvin. You look so pale, my lord.
Okay, let's see. Which one am I missing? Because according to this, I should basically have them all. Already killed several sick people. That's found by getting the diary. Cleanse epidemic by fire. Got that one. Beliefs of Victor. So yeah, the only thing that I got left is that his crusade is funded by his apprentice's grave digging, but I'm not getting, for some reason, the grave digging one. Oh, I see. But wait, I don't even have another hint option under
Good
person.
evening.
It's fun.
Yeah, I don't even have another.
I said. This ep.
But who?
She. I have
Yeah, then we got both of those.
not.
I have.
Huh. Okay, so yeah, because that Holy Crusade thing isn't done, is why I can't get it. So unfortunately we do have to run back there now to see if either he's respawned, if it'll give it to me, like...
I'd step back, sir.
Yeah, I didn't step forward, dumbass. I mean, and the worst... Well, no. I was gonna say the worst part, though, is that if I want to see if he'll respawn, or like if me dying will do something, I'm obviously going to have to die. Which will respawn the rest of the enemies in the cemetery, which I would obviously much rather not do. I'm also assuming that blood wearing, what did he say? The queen, the laughing queen dressed in blood or whatever. I'm assuming that that's going to be who we fight here in the cemetery. But that must be like a later investigation or something. Or maybe one of the main bosses. I don't know if there are... No, yeah, because we've had bosses in the side, in the little investigations, so... The regular blinker skull up there. We got all of the dead rats. Samuel was dead there. So yeah, I think I may need to die to try and get this. To see what happens here, unfortunately. So I think I might just let this guy kill me. Come here, kill me. So much damage. Yeah, you didn't need to teleport, you just needed to smack me. So much damage. Now, hopefully this will respawn Samuel. I mean, I don't really want to fight him again, considering how much health he had and how everything else is back, but... Yeah, he's back. Let's nom on this guy a bit. Okay. Now, if... The issue is, though, right, is if I fight him there... Like, as soon as I start a fight, this door is going to close, right? Because it's one that's closing behind. Yeah, see, it immediately. But it doesn't look like maybe they can come up the stairs. Well, it doesn't look like Samuel has any trouble coming up the stairs. So I'm just going to try and fight him in here. Oof, that was close. Alright, there we go. And now we got the personal diary again, but I've already read that. There we go. Alright.
I have this.
There we go. So now we can report to him.
Blood.
So that was unfortunate. That's very weird that it doesn't
doing this.
progress, despite like that the trigger point for seeing him isn't actually seeing him, but the trigger point for seeing him is to walk into that area. That's very weird. Very, very weird. Now if I run around this way, take the very long route around, I should be good. I don't know what that lockbox in there is going, like, what's going to open that for me. Okay, then you have the skulls there, because I'd rather just not fight on my way back. I mean, I've killed everything in this graveyard so many times now that I just would so much rather not. That guy doesn't look like he's following me, so that's good. So I should be clear then if I made it to here. Alright. You know, unless killing... Well, no. I was going to say unless killing him will trigger this boss, but no, I guess not, because otherwise it wouldn't make much sense for this to trigger the boss, and then you go and talk to the crazy priest there, and he tells you about the boss that you've already killed. I mean, that doesn't make sense. Although I guess depending on how you play this game, it's entirely possible that you don't do this quest until after you beat that boss anyway, unless it's like the final boss of the game or something, but I don't know what happens at the end of the game. I mean, like I said, when this started, I know that chapter 6 or something is the point of no return.
This is no place
And,
for a gentleman.
Yeah, the chapter 6 is the point of no return. And I know how one quest with, as it turns out, Dorothy Crane. For some reason, I forgot that it was her that you did that quest was about that I saw.
Malevolence and trickery.
Hey, dickhead.
Good evening, Mr.
I had to kill your
His
disciple
father
twice.
was a my son. So,
I have found Samuel, your disciple. I am afraid I have bad news.
I already expected the worst. He should already have come back. He is dead, isn't he?
Yes, he is now. The epidemic took him.
Samuel steadily made donations to our cause. He would have rewarded you himself if you'd found me in that awful cemetery. Please accept this money.
Your disciple, Samuel, stole from the dead in Stonebridge Cemetery. I have proof of his crime and proof of his death.
No! Samuel was the best of us. So devoted, so zealous. He gave all he had for the cause. He tirelessly preached the good word.
He defiled the dead with his petty thefts. That's how he financed your misguided crusade.
Think what you will. When this city is saved, he will be praised for his devoted fortitude. He walked boldly into the mouth of abomination.
Your precious Samuel used you. He was an immoral crook.
If that's true, then he will be my burden to bear during this endless night.
Alright, so that should be all of the details now. Mesmerized level 50. And he's healthy. Alright. Not that
I
I'd
have
want
had
to
enough for tonight.
save this guy anyway, but I guess I must. Alright, so I think we'll call that part there. We did one investigation. But unfortunately we did die a few times, and we did have to keep going back and forth between here and the cemetery.
Even now, he judges
But
your
that'll
work
be it for this part. Next time we'll continue exploring around Whitechapel. Thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you on Thursday for more.
The disease